Whataburger and Dave Campbell's Texas Football are proud to honor the best and brightest stars in Texas high school football with the announcement of the 2020 Whataburger Super Team. Texas high school football fans from across the state nominated more than 5,000 players, resulting in more than 300,000 ballots on TexasFootball.com. Of all of those, only 40 outstanding athletes rose to the top to be named with this unique honor. Joining us today for this special presentation is 2020 Whataburger Super Team Award recipient, Andrew Mukuba. We have the head coach of the LBJ Jaguars, Jahmaal. Representing on behalf of Whataburger, we have Angie, Neas. And I'm Rob, representing on behalf of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Welcome, and thank you all for being here to join us to recognize Andrew. Andrew, I'm going to kick it off with you. Tell us a little bit about what your reaction was when you heard that you were named to the 2020 Whataburger Super Team, and what did it mean to you to have the entire Jaguars community rally the vote to get you there?
Man, it was great for sure. I mean, my little brother found out before me. He actually called me and said, "Does this mean you get free Whataburger?" And I was like, "Probably, bro." But it was good though. It was a great feeling for sure. I mean, just to be recognized amongst a lot of great players in Texas, just to be one of those players, it's definitely a blessing.
And Coach Fennel, tell us a little bit about what it was like to coach Andrew and how special it was for you to see him claim a spot on this year's Whataburger Super Team.
It was great. It was a wonderful experience. I feel like Andrew is one of those kids. I mean, we love all of our players, and, you know, we build a close relationship with all of our guys. But I can honestly say, you know, me and Andrew, I feel like we built a very special bond. Just the team player that he is and the mentality and mindset that he has to be great. It's a coach's dream, you know, so it was an honor and a privilege to coach Andrew. We would love to have every, you know, player to be of his caliber and of his mindset. But yeah, it was definitely an honor and privilege.
Well, it's a great accomplishment, and like you said, not very many players get awarded with the Whataburger Super Team recognition, and Andrew is most deserving of that. And we're really grateful to have Angie Neas from Whataburger here joining us today, who's our great presenting partner of the award. Angie, tell us a little bit about what it means to Whataburger to be able to show their support for local Texas high school football teams.
Yeah, well, you know, we've had a long-standing relationship with Dave Campbell's, and, you know, every time I'm on these presentations, I hear all this wonderful stuff about these athletes from their coaches. And of course, you know, they were nominated and then chosen to be part of this distinguished crowd. And, you know, Whataburger understands how important it is, because these athletes are, you know, not only excelling in school, but excelling on the field. And we're really, really proud to be part of that partnership and, you know, making sure that they're recognized for their accomplishments.
And Andrew recently graduated from high school. As you look back at your high school career, what's a memory that will stand out to you as you look back at your Texas high school football career?
The memory, I'll probably say the historical run we had in the playoffs, like how far we went in the playoffs, and just the bond. I feel like the further we went, the more we got closer as a team. And, you know, I feel like that's what most of our success came from, just, you know, just making a run and just, you know, having good relationships along the way.
And Coach, I know you wish you could have Andrew not only this year, but for years and years to come after that. But tell us a little bit about the legacy that Andrew leaves behind there at LBJ. Yeah,
I mean, he leaves a great legacy. He's going to go down as one of the greatest football players to come out of LBJ, and we feel like LBJ has a tradition of producing, you know, great football players. But even bigger than that, he's been an inspiration to a lot of his teammates and to people in the community, you know, to be able to achieve what he has, you know. And so for me and what it does for our program is it sets a culture and it sets a standard. And so now kids in our program, they want to be like Andrew and, you know, get opportunities like him. And so it makes the program excel at a very high level. So Andrew, what he's done for us is going to help us build onto the future within our program. And we hope that we can set that standard and we can produce more kids like Andrew.
And Angie, Andrew clearly is a great representative of everything the Whataburger Super Team stands for. Obviously a great student there and leaves behind a great legacy there at LBJ. Tell us a little bit about what Whataburger hopes to accomplish by presenting hardworking student athletes like Andrew with this award.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew, that's exactly what we hope to inspire is more Andrews. You know, you're an inspiration to your team, you're an inspiration to your community. We really just want to cultivate that within the athletic community across Texas. And with Dave Campbell Partnership, we definitely can do that. We're super proud of you. We're super excited about your next journey at Clemson. We love the color, first of all. And hopefully, you know, you'll have all those great Whataburger memories after the game or before the game or after practice to hold on to, you know, as you make your journey in Clemson as well.
Now, Coach, last year was an unprecedented time, and we're working to get out of it with everything, with the quarantine, school closures, and all that. Tell us what the priority has been for you this offseason, and what are you looking forward to most about the upcoming fall season?
Just development. You know, we want to get our kids developed. We missed the off season last year due to COVID, and so we're big on building our players physically, mentally, just building a tough mindset. So we're putting in a lot of time just in the weight room, skill development, and we just want our athletes to progress up to August so they can be able to have success. And that's our ultimate goal right now. So we're focused on that. And we feel like if we can, you know, make the strides that we need to make leading into August, that we're going to have a successful season. And hopefully, you know, we can do just as well or better than what we did this year.
And Andrew, the Whataburger Super Team, it recognizes the best and brightest stars, and you certainly have a bright future ahead of you at Clemson playing for the Tigers. Tell us a little bit about why you picked Clemson, and what are you looking forward to most about the upcoming season?
Why I chose Clemson, I mean, it's like, why wouldn't you go to Clemson? I mean, the other schools I had on the table, I feel like their program wasn't really established, and, you know, they wasn't really consistent with the coaches being there and coaches staying there for a long time. And here at Clemson, it's good people here. The coach is going to be here for a long time. I had a good relationship throughout the recruiting process with the defensive coordinator and my position coach. And, you know, and then looking forward to this season, it's gonna be a good experience for me. You know, I feel like this year, coming in early, I kind of got a head start, you know, with the playbook and stuff like that. And when I went through the spring, I feel like I kind of proved myself that I can be a guy that can really make an impact and help early on.
Well, we know that you have a bright future ahead of you there at Clemson. And, you know, today's a special day, NFL Draft Day. We got a Clemson Tiger likely going #1, and hopefully that's you here in a couple years, hearing your name called and walking across that stage. So we certainly are rooting for you here. Angie, tell us a little bit about how much of a success the Super Team partnership with Dave Campbell's Texas Football has been for Whataburger.
Yeah, well, we've been partners for several years, and you know, it's just nice to hear that hundreds and thousands of people vote every single year. Dave Campbell's has been, you know, a Texas tradition, just like Whataburger, and I think our alignment is perfect together. You know, we love to be part of this program just because, you know, Dave Campbell's is loved by so much, and they really push to inspire and to motivate the athletes in Texas. And so for us to be aligned with such a great brand, we're happy to be part of it. We get to meet these wonderful coaches and student athletes, and you know, it's a win-win for everybody.
And Coach Fennel, I kind of want to ask you the flip side of that question. You know, what does it mean to you to have sponsors like Whataburger who are committed to recognizing the efforts of kids like Andrew and supporting local Texas high school football programs like LBJ?
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about. You know, it's about recognizing student athletes that invest a lot of time, a lot of effort into their craft, into their academics, and to be recognized, you know, by Whataburger and, you know, by programs that are promoting success for student athletes. I think it's just a wonderful thing. This is a athlete-friendly business to where we want to promote, you know, student athletes, and we want them to be successful. So I just think it's a way to reward them for all of the things that they've done throughout their careers, and to motivate them to continue to want to do great and move forward within their journey to the next level.
Now, Andrew, I have probably my favorite question to ask on these interviews. So I'm going to throw one at you.
Right,
what is your go-to order when you go to Whataburger?
Oh, that's easy. I get a onion barbecue chicken strip sandwich, large fries with a large Sprite.
That's a strong order. Coach, I got to ask you the same question. What's your go-to order?
Well, because I try to stay healthy, I do the chicken fajita wrap, and I like to get with the extra peppers and cheese, and then I want the onion rings and a large strawberry Fennel.
There you go.
I love it.
Coach is more disciplined than me. I might be headed to Whataburger right after we get off this call.
Me too.
So every time we talk about it. Well, Andrew, again, congratulations on behalf of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and Whataburger for being named to our 2020 Whataburger Super Team. I'm going to give you the final words. Do you have any final words for Angie and the team at Whataburger?
Yeah, I just want to say thank y'all for everything y'all do for the athletes in Texas, period. And it's really special kind of, doing that for the athletes because I feel like we need that. And, it's really going to help us, like he said, motivate us too to keep going and not stop. So I just want to say thank y'all for everything.
Well, Andrew,
Thank you.
congratulations again. We wish you nothing but the best of luck at Clemson this fall. Coach Fenner, thank you again for joining us to be here as a part of this special recognition, recognizing Andrew for being named to the 2020 Whataburger Super Team. We look forward to watching the Jaguars next season. Wish you the best of luck. And last but not least, thank you, Angie and the team at Whataburger, for your continued support of the 2020 Whataburger Super Team.